And welcome in, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by here once again, as we're going to do some more trivia night tonight. NBA trivia night tonight here, everybody. So welcome on in. We'll start off trivia probably in about like 13 to 15 minutes or so from now, since we'll get everybody situated in here very shortly. But we'll go over to the top of the chat. Hey, welcome in here, Goody. He was playing MJ today in the Hawks, and they went to the conference finals. That's awesome, man. Dakota, welcome in, man. Bradley, what is good? Woody, man. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Vaughn, welcome back in here. And John Nelson, welcome in here once again. Hopefully we'll get some other people on here, and we'll go over NBA trivia in a little bit for everyone. Feel free to let me know how you guys are doing and stuff like that. Hopefully everybody's staying well, staying safe out there. Before I start the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That helps out with the algorithm. Hit the thumbs up. And we'll get rolling here very shortly. So let's see what he puts that he is in for today. If you guys want to play trivia, just put in the chat, and I'll hit you guys up on trivia today. Hey, welcome in, Harry here. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. As he is back once again. Yep, Vaughn watching live sports today. The Bundesliga had their official start for the restart to the live sports today for the German Soccer League. Hey, welcome in here, Raptor. No problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. He's looking to keep his streaks alive here tonight. Raptor is in. Vaughn is in. I'll put you guys' names down here on the list. And Dakota's first pick is in as well. Bradley and Harry are in as well. So yeah, we'll start in a little bit, probably in about like 10 minutes from now, since we'll get everybody situated in here. Big thank you all who tuned in for the college trivia yesterday. We had quite a competitive competition. It was a good trivia all around we had yesterday. We've had awesome trivia, like great turnout for this NBA trivia that we've had. I think the first time it was massive. We got like 20 people or so in the first time we had the NBA trivia. Today was like a really like nice day in my area though, so I bet like a lot of people are like out or so, like where I am from my area. Yesterday wasn't that nice though. We got like a lot of like wind, rain, and thunder where I was, but today just super duper nice outside. 70 degrees, sunshine all day. Well, we'll see here. I upped the stakes here just a little bit. But, that was it. Hey, no problem, Woody. He's only, here for the NBA streams. No problem, man. Just want to give you guys good basketball content. That's what I want to do here on the channel for everyone. Oh, wow, they opened up the boardwalks in New Jersey today. So, yeah, there's a start. Hopefully everybody was social distancing. There was protests, like, all over the U.S. today. Big protest outside the governor of my state's house today. Things aren't looking good in my state right now. Not at all. Doesn't even... we're supposed to be opening up on Monday, and there's, like, very little details of, like, what's going on with the opening of my state. Doesn't look good here in Mass. First pick's in for Dakota. He puts out Tyron Smith, offensive tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. He's got for this one. So his first pick is in. He'll keep me updated throughout his picks for the remainder of the night. We'll start off probably in about like 8 minutes or so with trivia. Yeah, I've heard about Steak and Shake. I've never been though. We don't really have like many of those Steak and Shakes in my area. That's not really like a big thing in like kind of like New England. We don't really have like that many Steak and Shakes. That's not good. Brazil keeps on firing their health minister there. That's not good. Not good for Brazil. Got a couple Brazilians that's fighting tonight in UFC. So yeah, there's UFC matches ready for NASCAR tomorrow. NASCAR is back at Darlington tomorrow, the Sunday race. Then they get the Wednesday race. Yeah, I hear you, man. New Jersey is the second worst to New York in total cases, but it's been going down significantly in New Jersey, as well as like New York's gone Just crazy how much it's gone down in New York. They opened up like upstate New York where they didn't really get hit. It's just going nowhere. I feel like in Mass though, it's like a constant 1,000 plus cases every day. Like it seems like we're stuck over here. Like we can't. Except hospitalizations at least are going down, so that's the good thing. But it seems like we're just really stuck. All right, Vaughn's gonna give Dakota the Bengals there for his next pick. He has got. Oh wow, 56. They closed down yesterday. 56 of those Woody is putting out in his area, man. Alright, so I'll put the rules here in the chat. We'll probably start off in about like 6 minutes or so. Hey, welcome in here. Back on the channel. Goody. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. If Giannis goes to Golden State just will be stacked for next season. So, Golden State, they get back Klay Thompson. He'd be healthy once again. Steph will be fully healthy. Once again, they're just going to be absolutely stacked for Golden State. If they get Giannis, man, they'd be back to their usual 2000s identity right there, winning championships. So I'll put the rules up here for you guys once again, just as a refresher. 20 questions for trivia. First 14 questions are worth 1 point. I added in some questions here, so first 14 worth 1 point. Last 6 questions are bonus points. And only allowed 1 answer per question. Make sure to put that answer in the chat, and no looking up answers. So we're going to have 20 questions tonight. 20 total for tonight here. Bradley puts out Kentucky is not having 200 cases per day. Yeah, luckily, like, the smaller states, they're under 200 cases. New Hampshire, I think, had, like, around, like, the 80s or 90s today for cases. Rhode Island had just over 200 cases, but where I live in Mass, it's out of control. We had like over 1,500 today, and it was supposed to be going down. And man, it's just unfortunate. Like, I wonder what the governor's going to do on Monday when he has to announce if he's going to extend it, because I feel like he's going to extend it once again, even though there's been like a bunch of people protesting about it. So Woody's area is lockdown ended yesterday. That's awesome, man. I wish that could be my state here, but my state will probably be the last one to finish. Oh wow, 90 degrees down in Virginia. Oh, I feel for you guys actually in Virginia, because you guys have a stay-at-home order till like the 2nd week of July. Man, I feel for you guys, and that was announced like a while ago that they announced that. Hey, welcome in, Vegas Vix, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yep, nice day outside. Absolutely beautiful here outside today in New England. Yeah, what a team there for if Golden State could get Giannis for next season. Yeah, sure. Jordan, welcome in, man. I'll add your name onto the list here, bud. Oh, jeez. Welcome in, Jason, man. Sorry to hear that, bud. And it happened to be a teenager. Ouch. That's not good. Man. Yeah, man, this is crazy how it's just gone from like every single county. The northernmost county in New Hampshire, where only like 30,000 people live, they've got 4 cases now. They doubled yesterday. And everybody lives spread apart, too. Yeah, we got downpouring rains yesterday around, like, midnight, Vegas Vix. Hey, welcome in, Darnell, man. Thanks so much for stopping by again. I'll add his name to the list. Oh, wow. Governor of Virginia reopened Virginia yesterday. Wow. That's good, then. It looks like on this rate, Rhode Island's going to be at Phase 2 before Massachusetts even begins Phase 1. That's what it looks like at this rate. And Rhode Island's thinking about opening up summer camps, whereas like Mass doesn't even like, they don't have like a plan yet, like what they're doing for the future, basically. Like, they're only gonna open up like minimum businesses, I think, on like Monday. Like, haven't even pointed out how they're gonna do that. Yeah, good to have live sports back for sure, Vaughn. So glad. NASCAR tomorrow. Are these questions challenging or some of them easy? I would say it's kind of a toss-up. It gets challenging. I kind of made the questions. It gets like more challenging as like the further on you go and stuff. So like the questions I feel like start easier off towards like the beginning, and then they get more challenging towards like the end. But yeah, tonight we're gonna do 20 questions. Phase 2 already in California. Wow, you guys are moving there fast. Man, we're not even to phase 1 yet. Oh, that's terrible, man. Bradley putting out a 10-year-old in an ICU in Kentucky last week, but he is doing better. That's good to hear, though. That's good to hear that he's starting to recover from this. Yeah, this is really scary. The whole thing with like Kawasaki disease that they found, like already, like there's been like young children dying in New York. Now it's moved over to Connecticut. Mass got its first case earlier this week. It's not good there. Yep. Rhode Island's going to be on phase 2 in June, and Mass, well, we'll see what happens with phase number 1, because we keep on getting like 1,000 to 1,500 cases every single day. It's just level with that number. We got to get it well under 1,000. Like, not even close right now. Next pick is in for Dakota. He's got his next pick out. I'm going to start trivia for you guys in just a moment. Phase 2 already in Kentucky. Wow. Yeah, that's the big thing. Taking it slow. And relax, reopening. Yep, that's the big thing here. Elon Musk leaving California. Whoa. Oh, man. Yeah, sure. Feel free to let me know who your next pick is, Dakota. When will the NBA come back? I'm going to go probably next month. Probably June. Like, towards, like, I'm going to say probably, like, the later stages of June. I'll say around, like, June 20th if I had to predict when the NBA comes back. Yep, in LA you have to wear a mask. Yeah, that is a statewide order in the state of Mass. Also, Rhode Island, you have to wear a mask. I don't think it's a statewide order, though, in New Hampshire. But yeah, the mask has helped a ton, like, slow the spread. We've had the mask wearing thing for now, like, 10 days. Alright, so we're going to start off with trivia here tonight for everyone. So here we go. We're going to get to the first question. 20 questions tonight. First 14 are bonus question. First 14 questions are worth 1 point. Then question 15, 16, and 17 are worth 2 points. Questions 18 and 19 are 3 points. And then the last one, question 20, the biggie, for 4 points. So we'll start off here tonight. Question number 1 for everybody. So when you have the answer, just put it in the chat. So here we go. NBA trivia tonight starts off on Saturday night. Question number 1. Who won the 2007 NBA Slam Dunk Contest? So question number 1, we're looking for the player who won the 2007 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. Dakota with his pick coming out here. Amani Oruoye, defensive back from Penn State there. He's got for his next pick he puts out. Alright, got quite the list here to start off. Let's see. Oh, hey, welcome in Astoria here. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll add Astoria's name on the list as well. Welcome back in here. Yeah, congratulations to the class of 2020. I feel so bad for the graduates this year, though, not to have like an in-person graduation at most places, but we're making the best of it. Alright, I'm going to lock in the answers here for everyone. Alright, so no cheating here. So, looks like the Colts are next for next pick for Dakota. Alright, we're going to get to the answer for everyone. So, the 2007 NBA Slam Dunk Contest was Gerald Green. Nate Robinson was close. Nate Robinson had won it in 2006, 2009, and 2010. Alright, we're going to go to question number 2. Here's the second question. Which player went by the nickname the Mailman? So that's question number 2 here. We're looking for the player name who went by the Mailman. What do I do for a living? I actually work in radio. I'm a radio production director. So that's what I do. I work in like all the commercials for the radio station. I'm considered an essential employee too. So I do like all the commercials at the radio station, producing commercials, doing like music mixes and voiceover stuff. It's a pretty cool job. I get my own office and I get to like lock myself in the office like all day long. So it's not like I have like contact with like very few people throughout the day. Like if they need help or something on the board, that's probably like the only time that I get to like see people and be like around like the 6-foot range or so. Yeah, pretty cool job. Alright, looks like the answers are in, everyone, so just gonna get the answers in here. Hey, thanks so much, Jordan, for stopping by, man. No problem. I appreciate it coming on here, bud. Next pick's in for Dakota. He's got T.Y. Hilton there for the Colts. That's his next pick. Solid, man. Alright, so we got the answers are locked. And here's the answer to the last question. The Mailman indeed was KARL Malone. That happens to be number 2. Alright, moving on. Question number 3. How many teams total existed in the NBA in 1984? So, we're looking for the amount of teams. How many NBA teams total existed in 1984? So, the amount of teams that the NBA had in 1984. I actually don't have a PS4. I only went up to the PS2, and that was it. PS4 came when I was, like, much older, when I was, like, working a lot or so. So I haven't really moved on past the PS2. That's what I had when I was growing up. I had a PS1 when I was back in elementary school. PS2 when I was in middle school. Aw, man. Sorry to hear that, Harry, man. He's really close with the High Point seniors there in the volleyball team. Puts out the 2 names of them. Yeah, it's just so sad to the seniors this season that they can't get, like, an in-person graduation. Jake Browning, quarterback of Washington, is the next one that Dakota's got out. Oh, cool, man. So he's got a PS2, too. It happens to be his dad's. Am I going to stream the Coca-Cola 600? Yes. I do plan to stream that. So, I do plan to stream the Coca-Cola 600 next week. Get some stream time in there, too, because that's a long race. I think that starts, like, around, like, 6 o'clock. Doesn't end until, like, 11:30 at night. But yeah, we got like quite a bit of NASCAR fans here on the channel, so since at least we got some type of sports, I'll do like special programming for you guys next week since I'm around next Sunday. And then on Monday's Memorial Day too. So that's actually good because I have Memorial Day off. Yeah, if I'm around that weekend, I have to see. I don't know my schedule all the way in September, because we're supposed to be opening up the summer home once New Hampshire ends their stay-at-home order, and once Mass ends their stay-at-home order, we're probably gonna open up the summer home in New Hampshire. So, if I'm around at home that weekend, I might be able to do it for the Kentucky Derby. All the way in September. We get some really good events going on in September too. Indy 500 is during one of those weekends in September. I got like a lot of like people that I know. They get their birthdays in September, so hopefully like we're in much better shape. I hope during the course of September. I'm gonna stream it on this channel since this channel's like the bigger channel, and this one I'm monetized on. The football channel I never really like grew that much or so, and that's the only thing with the football channel. So I'm probably just going to focus on one channel, and it will be this one since this channel is the much bigger one. Next pick's in for Dakota. He puts out Nasir Adderley, defensive back for Delaware. He gets for his next pick there. Yeah, I played baseball growing up, Astoria. I used to play my all-star team growing up when I was younger. Played in high school for baseball. Yep, football and basketball are my favorites to watch there. Puts out football as his favorite to watch. Basketball he knows the most about, and like playing and watching it too. Definitely, man. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get to the answer here for number 3. How many teams existed in the NBA in 1984? And indeed was 23. MJ's number there at 23. Indeed the correct answer. Alright, so everybody... Yeah, so basically the majority got it correct there. All right, question number 4 for everyone. Who was pick number 4 of the 2003 NBA draft? So question number 4, we're looking for pick number 4 of the 2003 NBA draft. Yep. Yeah, you had put 25 down for the last one. So there's only 2 away. Wednesday, Vaughn puts out here, it's going to be 6 months since his last day in his old school. I remember that when you were telling me about that, not going to your old school before. We were right in the middle of football season, too. Wow. Time just flies. Except for this time, but when I was doing like the basketball stream, time just, it felt like it flew just right by from football season all the way to like right before March Madness. My favorite NBA and NFL teams are the Celtics for the NBA and the Patriots for the NFL. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, grew up in Massachusetts. Jacoby Myers, Dakota picks out for his next pick, wide receiver at NC State. Hopefully he's going to have a good season this year for the Patriots. Hope so, man. He had a great preseason. Yep. I remember that when a story was on the channel during the winter. I appreciate it for stopping on by here once again, bud. Alright, we're gonna lock in the answers for everyone. Yeah, you're timing of leaving your old school to your new school, because you were talking about it, Vaughn, how you didn't like to go to your new school, that you hated your new school, and this at least worked out for you. So this at least worked out for you. Alright, so oops. There for that one. Alright, we're going to lock in the answers here for everyone. Answer here to number 4 happened to be Chris Bosch for the answer there. So, oof. Vegas Vix thought they said, oh, 2000. Yeah, for that one for, yep, 2003 is the one. So it was from 2003. It was 2004 with Livingston there at number 4. So Chris Bosch happens to be the correct answer. Alright, we're going to move on here to number 5. Dwayne Wade was close. Dwayne Wade was the 5th pick. I'm shocked that nobody said Carmelo, because Carmelo and Dwayne Wade, they went 3 and 5 in that draft. So Wade was number 5, Carmelo was number 3 out of that draft in 03. Okay, so here we go. Next question. Question number 5 for everyone. Who was the 2007 NBA Finals MVP? So we're looking for the 2007 NBA Finals MVP. Yeah, there was one, I think yesterday. A lot of people accidentally read it wrong. They thought it was like total points per game instead of rebounds, and I think it was for the college one. A lot of people put it was for 05-06. A lot of people put JJ Redick because they thought he was like the top scorer for that one, but actually it was Paul Millsap who was the leading rebounder in college for 05-06. Sure, I can lead the leaderboard after this one. Alright, so I'll lock in everybody's answer for this one here. So we have 2007 NBA Finals MVP. So that happened to be question number 5. The answer for this one happened to be Tony Parker. So Tony Parker was the correct answer there, which I'm shocked nobody fell for Tim Duncan. It was Tony Parker who got that one. Hey, welcome in Behind the Arc fan. I'll put his name here on the list as he joins in. So I'll give you the point there, bud. Welcome in here. Alright, so yeah, I'll read the leaderboard to you guys right now. So we still have a lot of people here who's perfect 5 for 5 to start out. So let's see here. Alright, perfect 5 for 5 so far. Woody has got a perfect 5 for 5. Vaughn has got a perfect 5 for 5. Same as Raptor, Bradley, and Harry all got 5 for 5. Vegas Vix has 4 for 5. The question before that, I think he just misread the date wrong. Darnell has a 4 out of 5. And then Astoria has a 2 out of 5. And Behind the Arc fan just joined in. Let's see, next pick, great player Dakota puts out here, man. Feel free to let me know who that pick is. Alright, we're going to get to question number 6 for everyone. Here we go, question number 6. Which player was named the 2011 Most Improved Player of the Year? So we're looking here for the 2011 Most Improved Player of the Year. There we go. Vaughn will get the vaccine. Yeah, they think that the vaccine could be on record pace. We'll have to see. Usually at like top pace, it takes like 12 to 18 months. But a lot of bold predictions that there could possibly be one around September, which would be crazy if that actually happens. If there will be one by September. Hey, welcome in, NFL Nation, man. Thanks so much for stopping by in the channel. I'll add NFL Nation's name to the list here. So yeah, kind of like a category that's not really like paid attention to as like much as like the other categories. Thought it said MVP. Almost said D Rose for that one. Let's see here. So just gonna lock in the answers here in just a moment. Alright, I think everybody answered here, so I'll get to the answer here in just a moment. Oh, that's awesome. So Astoria played a lot of NBA Live Mobile 16 on his phone, learned a lot of basketball there as he puts out his final answer. That's great, man. Always great when you're able to learn like anything from like devices. That is awesome. Yeah, when I was growing up, I learned a whole lot from like video games and stuff, like just playing the video games. All right, so here we go. 2011 Most Improved Player of the Year happened to be Kevin Love. So it was Kevin Love there. So who got that question correct? It was Woody, Raptor, Bradley, Harry, Darnell, and Behind the Arc fan. I think I saw a couple of D Roses in there. He was the MVP for that season for 2011. Not the Most Improved Player of the Year, though, as he was right in between LeBron. LeBron won it in 2009, 2010, 2012, and 2013, and Derrick Rose was right in the middle of LeBron during the 4 seasons that LeBron got it from that time. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. It's going to be question 7 here for everyone. And here's the next question. Who is the most recent player to have 10 blocks in a game? So this question here, who was the most recent player to have 10 blocks in a game? So we're looking for the player who last got a 10-block game in the NBA. some of these are kind of like, I think, yes, a couple of the questions, when we get, I think, like, towards the end, I think some of them go, like, back in time. So Astoria is going to put down AD for his final answer. Oh, wow. Quite a bit here. Alright. Got a couple of Draymond Greens in here. Bynum AD. Got Whiteside. Draymond Green. It's 10 or more. So it can be 10 blocks or it can be above 10. So it's actually 10 or more. So 10 plus. So the number can be 10, it could be 11, it could be 12, so 10 plus. Yeah, if you guys would want know more about the question, feel free to ask if you want like more clarification and stuff. But I think everybody's answer is locked here. I'll lock in the answers here in just a moment. Let's see here. Some partner's gonna refuse their students from going to school. That's not good. Hopefully they're able to make like a good, like a safe school place. Like we got the time to figure this out before school. So hopefully we'll be able to make this a safe place for students. Also, they're doing summer camp. They plan on doing summer camp in the state of Rhode Island starting late June. So they'll probably have the first crack at it to see how this goes during summer camp, and that could probably pave the way for like how the school systems work. Hey, welcome in, Alex, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. No problem, man. Heard on this broadcast, Iowa sports, Iowa basketball. Yeah, somebody had said that yesterday, that they will make it to the championship there, which Alex will be pumped up about if that happens. And Iowa football said they were going to make it to the Big Ten championship with whoever said that yesterday. Alright, we're going to go over here question number 7 for everyone. The most recent player to have 10 block shots in a game happened to be HASSAN Whiteside. So, this was on November 29th of 2019. So, this was this season here with HASSAN Whiteside. And it was Raptor and Behind the Arc fan. So, it's only 2 people that got that answer correct. Raptor and Behind the Arc fan. AD was a couple of people's answers. AD got 10 blocks. He was the second most recent, though. AD got 10 block game back in March of 2018. So that was right before that. HASSAN Whiteside has multiple games with like 10 plus blocks as well. And then yeah, Andrew Bynum, I think I saw an answer for him. That was back in 2012 for Bynum. And Draymond Green, I looked up his total. His career high is only 6 blocks for Draymond Green. Alright, so that was answer number 7 there. Move on to number 8. Here we go. So question number 8 for everyone. Number 8. Who is the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers from 2006 to 2012? So we're looking for the head coach here, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers from 2006 to 2012. Yeah, that would mean the world to Alex if Iowa was able to get into the national title game next season. That would be massive for you, man. Like, this is the season for Iowa basketball. I felt like they're much stronger than what Seton Hall's team was last year for college, but Seton Hall, that was the season this past season for the Pirates there, because they were led by Miles Powell, but the supporting cast isn't as strong as like what Iowa has here for this upcoming season, that they have a chance. I thought, like, I was high on Seton Hall before the preseason. Yep, I remember Astoria's first stream with me, Auburn against NC State back in December. Behind the Arc fan, USC fan, he puts out here. Alright, got some names here going across the board. Let's see. Alright, we got some answers down. I know, I hear you, bud. Vegas Vix, man. That's devastating. Not being able to see your friends in your school. Like, I couldn't imagine like what that would be during high school. If this had happened like 6-7 years from now, not being able to see my friends in high school, that would be terrible. I feel for all the high schoolers out there. I feel for you guys. Astoria's dream here, both Auburn players he dreams about that both make it to an NBA All-Star game with Chima Okeke and Isaac Okoro coming in this NBA draft here. If they both make it to the All-Star game in the NBA, Auburn wins a college football national championship again. That looks very well real for Auburn to win another national title for college football. I think they have a chance. I remember growing up, like, watching, like, a lot of, like, Oregon Ducks football growing up. I was a big Oregon fan when I was back in high school for college football. And I watched that national title game. That was a crusher, though, for Oregon fans, man. Against Auburn. What a game. Yeah, Purdue has just gone downhill. Matt Harms leaving Purdue, and also Nogel Eastern leaving Purdue this week. They are just going downhill. They don't have like any depth there. All they have for Purdue for next season is a starting five, and then after that is just a bunch of freshmen playing off the bench. Like, they have like zero depth next season. All right, so I'm gonna lock in the answers for everyone. Oh, geez, yeah, it's just bad. Bad situation right there with all of them getting arrested. It's just terrible situation, man. Like, big oof right there. Vegas Vix likes the Buckeyes for college football. Alright, so we're going to get to this answer for everyone here. This is question number 8. The answers are locked. Here we go. Answer to number 8. As the head coach was Nate McMillan from 2006 to 2012. Terry Stotts is the head coach now. He's been coaching from 2013 to now presently for Stotts. So he is the current coach. There was another coach that came in there just for 23 games. That was it. He went with an 8-15 record before he was let go. Caleb Canales was his name, but Nate McMillan was the coach from 2006 to 2012. Alright, next question here, number 9. So here's number 9. Out of all 30 active NBA franchises, this team has the lowest win-loss record percentage of all time, with an all-time record of 961 wins and 1,451 losses. That is only good for a winning percentage of 39.8%. So I'll read this out again. It's quite lengthy with the words here. So out of all 30 active NBA franchises, this team, so we're looking for the team name for this one. Name the team that has the lowest win-loss record percentage of all time right now out of all 30 NBA active franchises. And this team has an all-time record currently of 961 wins and 1,451 losses. That's only good for a winning percentage there of 39.8% of their games they've won. Hey, no problem, Woody. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it. I agree with Harry right there. Karl Anthony Towns underrated. He has a bright future, man. I feel so bad for his family there. Just my condolences goes out to his family. His mom passed away. She was in a coma. I think that was like late. Yeah, it was around like late March. She was in a coma. I think it was like early April that she passed. It's just so sad. Yep, I know the NASCAR commissioner. It's been in the France family since like the very start of NASCAR. So it got its start with an entire France family there. Vaughn's putting out. Yeah, I think he got arrested for the NASCAR commissioner. I think he got arrested last year, I think. Was it? Yep, Brian France got was it last? Oh, 2018. Wow, time just flies. I thought it was last year. It was 2018. It was after drunk driving in the Hamptons in New York. Oh, it's actually John Middlebrook now. Thought it was always for the Francis. So actually they have a new commissioner. Okay, so it's been John Middlebrook. I'm thinking of the president then for NASCAR. Yeah, that's correct, Raptor. It's just such a sad situation. Alright, gonna lock in the answers for everyone in just a moment. I think everybody got it on here. Yep, everybody got their answer. Oof, Dwayne Haskins, the next pick for Dakota. Alrighty, so here we go. Answer to question number 9. That team with the worst record percentage-wise happened to be the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that is the answer here. So the T-Wolves are the answer to the last question at number 9. Okay, so next one here, number 10, and then after number 10, we'll get to the next leaderboard update for you guys, since we'll be halfway through. Alright, so number 10 for everyone. What arena is the only current arena not to be named after a corporate sponsor? So, right here, we're looking for the arena name, the only current arena not to be named after a corporate sponsor. And Dakota gets another pick in here. That's great, man. Alex puts out Iowa in the top 10 right now. Ranked 10th. He's got it for signings in football for recruiting next year. That's big. Always big to bring in the recruits. Riley Ridley, wide receiver, Georgia. Dakota picks for his next one. Alright, gonna lock in the answers for everyone in just a moment. And then I'll do a scoreboard update for everyone right after this answer. Okay, so I'm gonna lock in the answers for everybody. And here's the question to number 10. What arena is the only current arena not to be named after a corporate sponsor? And that indeed was MSG, Madison Square Garden there. Home of the Knicks, for the answer for number 10. Alright, so we're just going to do a scoreboard checkup for everyone. So, take a look at the scoreboard in just a moment. I actually have not been to New York City. So I'll put down Darnell's answer here, since we're on like a 30-second delay, so I got Darnell's point in. So yeah, I've never been to New York City before, even though it's only like 3 hours, like three to 3.5 hours away. It's probably more like when we were living in a normal world with traffic, it would take probably like 6-7 hours from where I am to get to New York City, where I am, because the traffic's crazy. Oh man, Iowa football is 0 5 stars. Oh man, all the 5 stars got swallowed up, I bet, by the SEC schools. I bet Alabama, Georgia, Florida took like a bunch of 5 stars for recruiting for college football. They have 3 4 stars though for Iowa football, and they got 11 3 stars. They got a lot of 3-star recruits coming in there. Probably a good amount from the Midwest. So yep, Vegas Vic's got it correct. Let's see here. So scoreboard update for everybody. So perfect score right now by Raptor. He's got 10 points, so Raptor's in the lead right now. Bradley's got 9 points. He's in second place. Third place is Harry with 8 points. And then fourth place, there's a tie right now between Vaughn and Darnell for fourth place. And then both of them have 7 points. So Vaughn and Darnell have 7 points. 6 points with Behind the Arc Fan and Vegas Vic's right now. Both have 6. And then 3 points with Astoria. So that's what the standings look like right now, is Vaughn likes the Australian Football League commissioner, he likes there. Okay, so we're halfway through now. We're going to get to the next one. Question number 11 for everyone. So here's number 11. Which team leads the NBA this season with the best free throw percentage at 82.6%? So we're looking for the team name here. Which team leads the NBA this season with the best free throw shooting percentage at 82.6%. So that free throw shooting percentage was what it was when the season got suspended there. So the team that was leading the free throw shooting percentage once the season got suspended in the second week of March. And it was Marshawn Lattimore that Dakota got out for his next pick. And we're looking for a team name for this one. So this is a team statistic here. Yep. Just to let you guys know, the Knicks are the last team in the NBA with a free throw shooting percentage. So you can cross off the Knicks off your list, since they shoot the ball at under 70% at the line. Yeah, I bet you that makes sense. Then Alex puts out Ohio State has 3 5-star recruits. They get a ton of good players there drafted like early on in the first round for the Buckeyes. Wow, Harry's last live sporting event that he ever watched, Syracuse against UNC, blowing them out in the ACC tournament. That was the last one that he watched. Yeah, last game I called was that crazy NBA night. That was crazy. That was the Mavs versus Nuggets game. Man, just completely the entire world. March 12th to 2020 goes down in the day of just changed society in the history books there in the world. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Clemson with 0 5-stars. Wow, I'm shocked there. I'm shocked that they got no 5-star recruits coming in. Wow. Alright, so we're going to lock in the answers here. So, question number 11, the team that led the NBA so far this season in free throw shooting percentage up to the point where it got suspended at 82.6% happened to be, indeed, it was the Phoenix Suns. So everybody got it correct for that answer. So right there, pat yourselves on the back. You all got that one. Question number 11 correct. Alright, next question here, number 12. On March 22nd, 2017, Russell Westbrook became the first player to record a triple-double while going perfect from the floor and at the free throw line. How many free throws did he make during that game? So, on March 22nd of 2017, Russell Westbrook became the first player in NBA history to record a triple-double while going perfect from the floor and also the free throw line shooting. How many free throws did he make during that game? So, he was perfect at the free throw line. We're looking for that number, the number of free throws that he made going perfect on that game. Just the free throws for that game that he got a triple-double and shooting the ball perfect from the floor as well. So not the shots that he made from the floor like the field goals during that game. We're looking for the free throws that he made. I hear you, man. Harry, March 12th, 2020, one of the worst days. I hear you, man. My worst day was when they canceled March Madness. That was a bad day. That was the day after the NBA. I was at work and I couldn't believe all the stuff that was going on. Like during that day, all the conference tournaments were like were canceling left and right. And then I can't believe that Creighton versus St. John's actually tipped off. Like, they tipped off at their noontime start, and then the players were told in the locker room that they couldn't go back on the court, that this one was over. Noah Fant from Iowa is the next pick there that Dakota's got off. Alright, I'll make the change to that. Alright, we got some mixed numbers coming in here. Got a 12, we got a couple 7s here, couple 6s. Oh, March 23rd is your birthday. It was only 2 months ago. Next pick's in there for Dakota. His picks keep on flying by. Ooh, do I think that Jarrett Stidham will be good? I hope so, man. Really do hope so. I think it's going to be a rough season this year for the Patriots, in my opinion. I think it's going to take a lot of time. See, he's barely had, like, anything, basically. Like, any time against, like, real defense. He he threw an interception when they were up by, like, 3 touchdowns against the Jets. Threw a pick 6 in that game. He's barely had, like, any, like, live, like, action against, like, a starting defense. Because he played, like, a ton in the preseason, but that's all against, like the number 2 defense for the team for the rotation. And, like, third stringers on the team. Yeah, I don't have big expectations for the Patriots. Raptor thinks they're gonna go 9-7. They might even, like, they get a tough schedule. They might go. I'm gonna go 6-10 with them. In my opinion, for this season, they get a tough schedule. Ticket prices have gone, like, way down. Like we don't even know if there's gonna be fans there anyway. But the ticket prices just went way down. Oh, interesting. Vegas Vix puts 0 on here. So, we'll see. I've actually never had a trick question that the answer was 0 before. What will happen in March 12th of 2021? Well, hopefully we'll have conference tournaments for college basketball by that time. Hopefully we'll have live NBA games going on as well with a month before the playoffs. Well, actually, that's probably going to be different if they start at Christmas time. So, hopefully NBA season's just in full swing. Same as NHL, same as NASCAR as well. Hopefully they're gonna have a Daytona 500. I bet you they're gonna have a Daytona night race. Like, that's probably on slate for July. They'll probably move that up from September. All right, so answers are locked for this one. As Russell Westbrook, first player in history to record a triple-double, shot the ball perfect from the floor and also at the free throw line during that game. Back on March 22nd, 2017. How many free throws did he make? Vegas Vix put 0. There were a couple 7s, a few 6s on there. A couple different numbers on there. So we'll go over the answer for everybody. The answer to number 12 was 6. So he was a perfect 6 for 6 from the floor. So it was 6 for that one. So getting the answer correct was Raptor, Bradley, Harry, and then Darnell. So 4 of you got it correct. Raptor, Bradley, Harry, and Darnell there for question number 12. Alright, so we're going to move on here. 13. Question number 13 for everyone. How many times was Shaq an All-Star? So we're looking for how many times Shaq was an All-Star. Hey, welcome in, that Asian kid, man. Thanks so much for stopping by here again, bud. Do I think Kansas will become a contender for a championship next year? Yes, I still like Kansas. They're in my top 6, in my opinion, to be a contender. But Dotson and Azubuike, those are 2 major losses for Kansas. But still, they got such a deep team for next season. And I'm really liking Christian Braun. He was good in, like, down the stretch towards, like, the end of the season. Off the bench, he had some pretty good games. I think he's going to be, like, a 4-year player for Kansas. They'll just keep on developing him over there for the Jayhawks. And he's going to be dangerous, I feel like, from behind the arc this upcoming season. But yeah, they still should be, like, one of the best defensive teams in all of basketball next year for college with Kansas. Because I think all they lose is just Udoka and Dotson to the draft. Raptor watching story time with Shaq today. Alright, we got quite a bit of 15s, 13 in here. Do we have any Michigan fans in here? Yeah, I think Darnell's a Michigan fan this season here. I know Little Man Knows Sports is a Michigan fan as well. Chris S., who comes in my streams from time to time, he likes Michigan also. But yeah, Michigan, big signing just the other day with Romello White from Arizona State. They got, so that, or no, that's Nogel Eastern from Purdue. I meant for that one. It was Ole Miss. Yeah, Ole Miss was the one who got Romello White from Arizona State. That's big for them. Not good for Arizona State. It was Nogel Eastern, though, who goes over from Purdue now to Michigan, which that's big defensively for Michigan as far as his defensive capabilities there. So he's going to be a sit-out transfer. If he can get developed for the Wolverines there for Eastern and just improve his shooting, he's going to be dangerous if he can turn it around in the future. Analytics projecting Iowa have number 2 offense 2020-21 season. Alex is putting out there for Iowa's offense looking good. Yeah, I can see that. They have just so many good shooters just all around. This perimeter is just going to be like, it's going to be so tough to stop because Bohannon's going to come back healthy next season. CJ Frederick shooting lights out as a freshman, coming back for sophomore year. Yeah, that's good, Vaughn. That's really good. Less sporting events getting canceled, so getting back to some type of normalcy here for everyone. All right, answers are locked to this one. How many times was Shaq an All-Star? It's the question of 13. The answer happened to be 15 times. So 15-time All-Star he was for that one. So that was the answer to number 13. All right, so we're going to move on. Number 14 here for everybody. Take a look at number 14. All right, so here's 14. What was the name of the Indiana Pacers arena that they played in from 1974 to 1999? So we're looking at the name of the Indiana Pacers arena, the name of the arena from 1974 to 1999. Yeah, I do plan to do the NBA draft stream when it happens. So, I don't know if it's going to be on for late June like they have it right now. They haven't delayed it yet, though, so that's good. But I do plan on doing the NBA draft when it happens. So I'll be doing my live reactions. Yep, Bohannon needs 93 point shots to be number 1 in the Big Ten Conference. Right now, he's number 12. Big Ten all-time. Let's see, I'll bring that up for you. Big Ten basketball 3-point leaders all-time. I want to see what he's close to, like, the top 10. Yeah, hopefully it happens. I think there was word today that the TD Garden is like making steps to like possibly accommodate fans to go back into the arena in Boston. Like do like social distance, like only allow like, it's gonna be much smaller capacity though. Like it'll probably be like 15%, 20% capacity. Yeah, so Bohannon from Iowa has made 284 3-point shots. Let's see here, 306. So he's only 18 3-pointers away from being number 10 on that list. Because the player has 306 is at number 10, and he's at 284. Alright, got the answers pouring in here for everyone. Alright, I think everybody got their answer in for this one. So it looks like everybody's put their answer in for this one. Well, I'll lock that in for everybody right now. Looking for that name of the arena that the Indiana Pacers played in from 1974 to 1999. And everybody got it correct for this one. It was indeed Market Square Arena there for number 14, so that was the correct answer. Alright, so we've gone through the first 14 points here tonight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to update you guys on the score once again before we get to the bonus question. So we'll go over for the score for everybody once again. Next two picks for Ohio State is what Dakota's got for the next one. Alright, I think I tallied up everybody's numbers for how we're doing so far. So we got 6 questions remaining. We're 14 out of the 20 questions through. Alright, so out of 14 points so far. Perfect score by Raptor. He is 14 out of 14 in first place. So Raptor in first place. Bradley's got 13 points. He's in second place. Harry in third with 12 points. And then in fourth place right now is Darnell. He's got 11. In fifth place is Woody. He's got 10 points. Oh, wait. 1 second here. Yep. Or no, I mean, Vaughn. Vaughn's got 10 points. So, Vaughn's got 10 points. And then Vegas Vic's got 9 points, same as Behind the Arc fan. And then Astoria's got 5 points. So that's the numbers right now. Raptor with 14, Bradley with 13, Harry with 12, Darnell with 11, Vaughn with 10, Behind the Arc fan and Vegas Vic's with 9, and then Astoria with 5. That's the totals right now, and we'll get to the bonus questions in just a moment. Let's see here. I got some stuff going down here in the chat. I'll read that before we get off. Alex having faith next season for Jordan Bohannon trying to come back from his hip injury. So, Red Shirt Senior, this is it for Jordan Bohannon. Got an extra season of eligibility. This is a big season for the Hawkeyes with him. With the first pick, 2021 NFL Draft, Harry looking for the Carolina Panthers to select Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. It's gonna be it could be the Panthers, honestly. It could be the Jaguars, though. I feel like the Jaguars might have the worst record this season in the NFL. Luka Garza working on his free throw shooting there with his father and his three-point shooting as well. Alex updated me on that. Next two picks were from Ohio State. Nick and Joey Bosa there for Dakota. Pointing out, oh yeah. First pick 2020 NBA Draft. Golden State Warriors selecting James Wiseman, center of Memphis. Goody has got. Yeah, we have no clue who in the world's going to be like number one pick. Some of the mock drafts say LaMelo. Some of them say Anthony Edwards. Some of them say James Wiseman. James Wiseman, I think he's going to be a possibility for Golden State to pick up first. I think over Edwards. Picking up James Wiseman there would be the one. But yeah, still a toss-up who's going to be number one. Okay, so next question for everybody. We move on here. Bonus point time. 2-point question. Question number 15. What is the lowest number seed to win an NBA title? So, question number 15 here, first 2-point question is, what is the lowest number seed to win an NBA title? The answer to this question I'm looking for is just the number seed. You don't need to give the team name if you don't know the team. So we're just looking for the lowest number seed to win an NBA title. So that would be as far as like a playoff seed. Like the lowest number playoff seed to ever win an NBA title. Next pick for Dakota is coming in from Clemson here for his next one. What if the Warriors never blew that 3-1 lead they had? Or in the finals. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna lock in the answers for everyone. Oh yeah, sure. Lowest, do I mean a high number like an 8 seed or a 1 seed? Yeah, by lowest seed I mean like, yeah, a high number like an 8 seed, like that's what I mean there. So, like a number like an 8 or like a 7, like a number like that. That's what I mean there, like an 8 or a 7, like that number. Yep, Lions taking away key components here from the Patriots defense, getting Kyle Van Noy. Or no, Kyle Van Noy going to the Dolphins, actually. He used to be a part of the Lions before that. Then. So that's why I was like, yeah. It's a lot of players went to the Dolphins too. It's like Matt Patricia and Brian Flores just taking away Bills players these past few. Alright, so lock in your answers here, everybody. I think everyone's basically got theirs. Yeah, Dolphins, yep, Dolphins took them. Yeah, Kyle Van Noy was on the Lions beforehand. I'm like, where they... He had so much change in the offseason. Yeah, this is probably going to be like one of the lesser drafts. Like not even close to what it was in 2019. Alright, so number 15 on the board here. Lowest number seed to win an NBA title. Yep, it was Jamie Collins. I was thinking about. All these players moving over. And the seed happens to be a 6 seed. It was the Rockets back in 1995. It was a 94-95 season. They won the title in 1995 for the Houston Rockets, as they were the lowest seed to do so as the 6th seed. So, I think like everybody who answered got a point to that one. Yeah. So, everybody who answered got a point to that one. Or the 2 points to that one. So, yeah, 2-point question. Everybody got the 2 points. Alrighty. So, next 2-point one. 16 we got. So, number 16. Who was the youngest player to ever play in an NBA game? So, we're looking for the youngest player here to ever play in an NBA game. Bold prediction by Harry for next season. The Dolphins going to win the AFC East. I'm going to go with Buffalo there. So, I'm going to go with Buffalo. There was a question yesterday asked for college. I was like, wow, I was shocked by you guys. You guys shocked me with the Alumni Hall question for the last one. Like, I don't know, like, where people got that one from, but man, you guys know your women's basketball courts too. Yep, Vegas Vix's got 11 points so far. Alright, we got some answers pouring in. We get Kobe on here. Andrew Bynum was about to say Kobe, making it close there. Yeah, I really don't follow the WNBA either. All I know is that the Connecticut Suns team, they play out of the Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut. But yeah, I don't follow WNBA. Alright, I think almost everybody's locked in their answer. Okay, so 2 points here. How big did the Lions upgrade the defense? I say they definitely improved. They're probably gonna still have like some holes in the secondary, just to fill, but it's good that they're able to make the upgrades in the offseason like they did. So that was huge. Sports leagues trying to close the locker room to the media. Yeah, that was right before this whole thing circulated. Of course, that didn't work. That was the first thing, and then I remember that week. That had to be like that was like the first week of March, and then after that we just had no sports. When will Brazil get sports back? Oof. It's gonna be a long time for them. Long time. Next pick's in for Dakota, Matt Ryan, Matty Iceman. Awesome, bud. Hey, no problem. Behind the Arc fan. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Alrighty, so youngest player here to ever play in an NBA game. Answer to 16 was Andrew Bynum. So Bynum at 18 years old and 6 days, as he was the answer there to youngest player ever play in an NBA game. Alright, final 2-point question before we move on to the 3-pointers. So here's the last one, 17 for the final 2-pointer before the 2 threes and then the 4. Alright, so question number 17. Which player has made the most 3-pointers in a single game? So we're looking for the player here, the player that's made the most 3-point shots in a single game. Alright, got some answers here. Hey, no problem, Alex. Of course, he's going to say go Lions. He'll say go Iowa as well. And I'll catch you on another stream, man. Thanks so much for stopping by, bud. Alright, so I'm just going to tally these up for you guys. Let's see. Alright. Next pick is in. Brian Scalabrine. Classic there. The White Mamba. The Boston Celtics. He actually, I think he's employed at the NBC Sports Boston for Scally. I remember when I was back in college, I think one of our college departments had had a trip over there to NBC Sports Boston. I wasn't in that class though, but I remember a couple of my friends took that class during that semester, and they were able to meet Brian Scalabrine at NBC Sports Boston after his retirement. Yeah, he does his draft that he has going on. It's like every single night almost with his cards draft he goes on. Yeah, South Korea is already doing their sports. They got the Korean Baseball League that they got going on. Alright, so question number 17 here. I'm going to lock it in. 14 three-pointers made happens to go to Klay Thompson, as he has made the most three-pointers in a single game. Steph Curry had the record before that with 13, but the other Splash brother, Klay, broke that one with 14. So that is the answer there, is Klay Thompson. So I'll go over a scoreboard update for you guys. So we're 17 questions through. Next two questions are the 3-point before we have the 4-point. Scoreboard update here looks like this. So in first place is Raptor. He's got a perfect 20 out of 20 right now. So Raptor in first place with 20. Bradley in second place with 19. 18 points by Harry in third place. 17 points by Darnell in fourth place. 16 points by Vaughn in fifth place. Sixth place is Vegas Vix with 15 points. And then Astoria's got 7. So that's the total right now, and we'll go over to the next question here. It's going to be a 3-point question here. Hey, no problem, Astoria, man. Thanks so much for stopping by and playing here. I appreciate it, bud. This is just like something to do while everybody's at it here, since we're trying to wait for sports to come back. Something like fun to like have you guys engage with. It's awesome to have like people here participate on the channel, which is awesome. Alright, so here we go. Question 18, first 3-point question. In their 6 seasons of existence, what was the most games that the Vancouver Grizzlies won during a single season? So, the Vancouver Grizzlies played for 6 seasons. What was the most games that the Vancouver Grizzlies won during a single season? So that's what we're looking for here. We're looking for the total of the game total that they won the most during that season. So we're looking for what was the most games in that season that they had the most, or what was the most wins they had. So what was the most wins that the Vancouver Grizzlies had during that season? So the most games won. So what was the most games that the Vancouver Grizzlies won during a single season? That's what we're looking at here. So they played 6 seasons. Some of them were just terrible records in there. What was the highest amount of wins that they had won in a single season? That's how I can put it. Mike Weber, running back of Ohio State, Dakota picks for his next pick. Yeah, they had the locker room there. And they had the sports leagues close the locker rooms to the media. These players could get it, but the media, with the media in the locker room all crammed together, that just put at just such a high risk. It increased the risk just just shot the risk up, because the more people you have, all it takes is just one. And the more like larger gathering you have, the higher the risk that it increases to catch this. Alright, just waiting for a couple more answers, and then I'll let you guys know the answer to this one. Yeah, big thank you all for playing tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming out here and playing along once again on Trivia Night again. So yeah, next week I plan to be back doing Trivia Night again for you guys. A lot of people enjoy this stuff, which is awesome. So I plan to be back at the same time, Friday night at 8 o'clock for the college, and then Saturday night again, 8 o'clock for the NBA for trivia. Actually, 1 second, because NASCAR's on. There's a couple of Xfinity races in there that happen to be on Fox. I might stream those too. I'm just going to check the time to see when those races are. I don't know if it's next week, though. Just want to check these times. They added more races to the schedule, too. Let's see, Xfinity here. Oh, okay, June 6th. So yeah, Saturday at 4:30 on June 6th. June 6th and June 13th they put on the board for Xfinity races. Hey, welcome in here, Uncle Pizzle. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully all is well, staying safe out there. Thanks so much, man, for being a part here, bud, though. I appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. Glad to have you on. Alright, so everybody's answer looks to appear to be in for this one. Oof, which NASCAR driver should go back to the Xfinity series? I'm gonna go there with Daniel Suarez. Oof. Daniel Suarez just keeps on getting just worse and worse and worse. Like, everybody thought that he would be like such a great driver driving for Joe Gibbs in the 19, and he just went completely backwards throughout his time in his career. Alright, so we're going to lock in the answers here. The Vancouver Grizzlies. What was the most games that they won during their 6 seasons of existence in a single season? And it happened to be, you guys did well with this one, 23. So 23 and 59 was that record during the 2000-2001 season. So that was the answer there to that one. So it was, actually it was a 3-point answer. So I'm going to put this down for a 3-point since everybody got that one. So congrats all for getting the 3-point answer for everyone. Yeah, everybody got it who guessed it. Alright, 2 more questions correct here. So here we go. Last 2. Raptor's still perfect right now, as he's got a perfect 23 out of 23. Total amount of points in the trivia, 30. As this one, 3-point question here. As here's the next one. So here is the next question. 3-pointer for number 19. What is John Wall's career high point total in the game? So here we go. John Wall, we're looking at his career high point total. So put in the number here that John Wall has a career high for during a single game. So what his career high point total is. Still haven't stumped Raptor yet, but he puts out, he guessed on 2 of the questions, but he knew all the rest of them. He's gonna go with his next pick here for Dakota, as that one is in. There we go, Devin Bush of Michigan. beast on the Steelers as a rookie. He's going to look to get better and better for next season. Hey, welcome in, Thunderbolt. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by as he catches the tail end here of Trivia Night. Welcome in. Hope all is well, bud. Alright, I'm going to lock in the answers for everybody, and then we're going to get, before the final 4-point question, the biggie, we are going to get to the scoreboard for everyone right after this answer. So, 3-point answer is in. As you guys did so well on this one, 52 for John Wall back on December 6th of 2016, happens to be his career high. So, you guys got it there. So, 52 points, his career high. So, before I get to the final question here, question number 20, before I wrap up, I'm going to go over the scoreboard for everyone. And, Raptor here, still perfect. As he is a perfect 26 for 26. 30 points total in this contest as we get the final one, the 4-pointer remaining. Alright, so here's what the numbers look like here for tonight. Raptor on top, he's got 26 points. 25 by Bradley. 24 by Harry. 23 by Darnell. 22 by Vaughn. 21 by Vegas Vix. And 13 by Astoria. So that's what the numbers look like right now as we head into the final round. Here we go. So the big question, 4-pointer question for the final question here for tonight here on a wrap. Big thank you all for tuning in for Trivia Night tonight for the NBA. As another awesome stream with you guys. I appreciate it all for stopping by. Here we go. Final question out of the 20 questions tonight for this NBA Trivia. Here we go. The big one worth 4 points. We've released the question. Number 20, here we go. Boom. How many total games did Dennis Rodman have? 20 or more rebounds during the 1991-92 season. So, we're looking for how many games total did Dennis Rodman have, which he recorded 20 or more rebounds. So, that includes 20, 21 plus. So, how many games did Dennis Rodman have 20 plus rebounds in during the 1991-92 season? So, we're looking at the 1991-92 season with Dennis Rodman, and how many games did he have 20 or more rebounds in? So, we're looking for that game total. It's going to be a game total that we're looking at. And we're going to look at the regular season for this one. So we are going to look at the regular season for this one. If that makes a thing. Actually, I think I went back to the game log and he played in the playoffs, but he actually didn't have any over that in the playoffs anyway. Oh yeah, he actually played in the playoffs, but he had no games over 20 rebounds anyway in the playoffs. His highest rebounding total was 17 in the playoffs. So this just accounts for the 91-92 regular season. Alright, so we got a lot of 45s here. 42, 45. So I'm gonna tally this up for everyone for the final one here. Quite a bit of 45s. Alright, yep, he wasn't born then, most likely. 42. Alright. Last pick's in for Dakota here, as he usually ends his pick when I end my trivia. Ed Olivier for the Houston Texans. High schools are having a football draft, he puts out as well. I think almost everybody's gotten their answer. I'm just going to give a little bit more time for this one. I'm going to tally up the total as well. How will the NFL season look for this season? You're looking at probably stadiums. Hopefully they're not going to be full, but hopefully we get fans in those stadiums with hopefully we can get like people spread apart, like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 people just spread apart. Oof. And a lot of 45s for this one. Oof. Looks like everybody's answer's in there. Alright, so, just gonna see how everyone did. Just gonna tally this up for everybody. So we're just gonna wait. I'm just tallying this up before we finish off, and I'll release the answer in just a moment. Let's see. Alright, I think I tallied up everybody's answer here. Okay, so, here we go. Big question coming up here on the board. The make it or break it question here tonight. The big one, the 4-point one. As, Raptor has, he was drilled. I remember you were telling me that your, dad used to drill him when you were younger, when you were 11. Yep. His dad made him study NBA for a month when he was 11. Somehow able to retain it. Most of it still here. And Dakota's first overall pick draft that he is happy. So congrats to you, man. So here we go. I guess that was a course back in middle school that Raptor took. So by his father. He took that course. So here we go. Final answer for tonight, everybody. Big thank you all for playing here tonight. Big pat on the back, as you guys did well here tonight. This one was a toughie here. for this one. This is, if you guys Googled it up, it's a tough one to find as well. I'm not sure if you can find it with a simple Google search. So, here we go. How many total games did Dennis Rodman have 20 or more rebounds during the 1991-92 season? Here is the answer for everybody. The make it or break it question for tonight. The answer happened to be 39 games. So, it's 39 games. So, the only one that got that correct was Raptor. He had put 39. I think he was thinking about possibly it being 38, but he put down there 39 for that one. Oh, he put 39 or 40. He'll just say 39, and he went with the correct answer as he took a guess there, 39 or 40. And it was 39 games that Dennis Rodman had during 91-92 there, as he had 20 or more rebounds in those 39 games. So, wow. So, Raptor putting out the guess there, and he got it correct. So, here's what it looks like tonight. Raptor, perfect score, man. So, congratulations there. Put out the guess. Was between 39 or 40. Got it with 39, so perfect score. Congrats, my man. Bradley came in second tonight, 25 points. Harry in third with 24. Fourth place, Darnell with 23. Fifth place was Vaughn with 22. Vegas Vix in sixth with 21. And then Astoria in seventh with 13. But you guys were awesome here tonight. Congratulations, and thank you guys so much for coming on board here again. I appreciate it here, everybody. Uncle Pizzle said 45. A lot of you guys said 45 there. A lot of numbers there. Majority said 45, but wow, not going with the majority, putting in 39, and Raptor got it. He was correct there. So perfect game by Raptor. You have to stump out Raptor in the trivia for a second time that he's done the NBA trivia here. But you guys were awesome. I appreciate it. Everybody, good game here on the channel. You guys were great. And I hope to be back next week, same time for you guys. College trivia at 8 o'clock Eastern on Friday. Then the NBA, once again, 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturday night. So you guys have been awesome. Hopefully I'll be doing videos throughout the week. I probably won't be doing any streams tomorrow because tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day, so I'm going to go outside a lot. Last week I did a gaming video like mid-Sunday afternoon, but that's because it was like downpouring out. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day, I think, again, so I'll be outside throughout most of the day, but I got like quite a bit of videos I'm working on. I'm thinking about releasing for you guys. One of them's like my top 25 preseason poll for the month of May that I'm gonna do before like the changes are made of what players will be lost in the NBA draft. So hopefully that'll be done like within like the next week or so. Also got some videos on transfers. Trying to get together like a top transfer video for college basketball as well that I'm doing. Then I got like a lot of the news and stuff regarding like transfers and things like that. Which have been going out quite a bit. There's been a lot of news lately. But yeah, awesome job, guys, tonight. Pat yourselves in the back. Had a lot of fun with you guys. So it was awesome. Great to see Uncle Pizzle again, my man. Great to see you stop by. I appreciate it, but it's almost, I think it's like almost 3 in the morning. So I appreciate the dedication, man. Out in London. Hopefully everything's well, staying safe. Most random thing, a story I know is Patrick Ewing retired on the Magic. He puts out here for the most random thing you know is last played with Orlando Magic. Uncle Pizzle wishes he had Google in his day. Oh man, I hear you, bud. With that, it's made things so much easier just to like get answers like in a matter of seconds. You can get answers now instead of going to the dictionary like they used to do when my parents were growing up back in school. But yeah, that is it. I remember going back to the dictionary when I was like young in elementary school because I had like dial-up internet that like would take forever. But you guys were awesome here tonight. Hey, congrats to Raptor. I appreciate it, man, for playing. Perfect score tonight. So congratulations here. And yes, make sure before you go, make sure to hit that thumbs up here, everybody, and stay safe out there. And enjoy the rest of your Saturday night here, everybody. Stay safe, and thanks so much for watching NBA Trivia tonight, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.